In today's video, I'm going to be following PXLARIZED'S improvement routine and warm-up for a week straight and seeing how much can improve. I'll be doing everything he does in this new map he created in his new video for mechanics and aim. Right now, I'm in PXLARIZED'S new map. This is what he used in the video. I'll link the video in the description and put the map code on screen. But first, what you want to do, just hop on and do some free builds if your hands aren't warm for a bit. Then after this, you can hop into the rest of the routine.
Okay, for the next part of the routine, we're going to hop into the tunnels drills. On these ones, you really just want to focus on placing everything everywhere and editing it as much as possible. Alright, on tunnel 2. I'm going to keep it real with you guys and show it raw. And show really what I need to improve on. Now number 3. Number 4. Oh, I'm so bad. Oh, I'm so bad. Oh my goodness. Number 5.
Now, I thought watching the free build was very bad and very annoying, so I just skipped out this part because of how boring it was. But trust me, later on in the week, my mechanics improved quite a bit, and it's even noticeable. I'm more consistent with edits, I don't miss them, my crosshair placement is better, I learn new free building moves, and my aim also improved later down the line. But you're gonna have to stick around to the end to see that.
Next, we're going to hop into some free builds. Now, this one, instead of just free building on normal speed, we're going to go on high speed first and then go to low speed. Me personally, I'm going to go on really the slowest you can, which is not too slow, like these ones. But PXLARIZED says 2 times in 1.75, but really just do what you're comfortable with. I'm not really comfortable with these two, and they are way too fast. As on 1.4, I can only really do consistent doubles. So I think 1.5 for now is just a good speed for me to practice on. Something that's really good to do is like tunneling like this. It trains good and quick crosshair placement. Because of the speed you're going at, you need to try and make this edit as fast as possible. On this speed, you really just want to try to do as much as you can, but for me it's kind of tricky because there isn't much I can really do. But we're just going to try and do simple edits.
I think doing these mongrel classics with a step forward and back is a very good thing to do if you can't do much on this high speed.
And go on slow speed now. So I think 0.5 is too slow, which is what was done in the video. So I think 0.5 personally is too slow, which is what was done in the video. So I'm actually going to go in 0.75 instead. I think even this might be too slow, but I'll still mess up time to time. Like that. Yep, like that. It's usually those edits I mess up on. This one right here. Then once you're done with that, we're going to go back to the normal speed. I think this is actually good, because then when you go back to normal speed, you just, all that crosshair placement and faster editing that you practice, you can actually put it into like how you'd regularly move. So I personally think this is very good to do. next part, we're gonna hop in the peace tunnels. This one is kind of like the edit tunnels, but you're gonna try and take protective peeks on these little like balls here. If you are exposed, you will get shot like this. So it's important you try and make good peeks without getting exposed like that. Like that, bad peek, I got exposed. Just simple right hands like that. You need to remember, sometimes in fights, there'll be like a wall here. You can actually use this as a right hand. I use this a lot in game and it works very well.
Now that that's out the way, you really just want to focus on trying your best to do these peaks and thinking all the time about it. This makes it realistic. For example, in game, if you make a bad peak, you'll be even punished more heavily. So I think working on this a lot and spending the majority of your time in this and the aim section, which we'll show later on, will get you the furthest because it improves mechanics, peaks and aim all in one. In this part of the journey, there's really nothing important to look at. You can already tell my peaks, mechanics and aim are very out of place. So later on, you're going to see big improvements like I said, but I don't really think there's much point of wasting your guys' time looking at this. So later on, I'll show some clips of how much they're improved in just a couple days in mechanics and even in game. In game, I've been performing a lot better after only a couple days, mainly because of how good my aim got, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about in these clips later.
Next part, this one is quite a unique part of the map. It's actually phase-ins. This one is very important in fighting to finish fights quickly. You just kind of need to get in, and this is called momentum phase-in. This is not the most efficient way to get into a box. It's a lot easier, don't get me wrong, but for something more advanced and for a player that's smarter, there's a lot of ways you can counter this. When you're actually in the box, if someone ever does this ramp phase, you can just walk out with them and then you have them full boxed. So instead, to make this less predictable, you can just use momentum and jump in like this.
Now to phase in, you can also use guns for this too. It is a little easier in my opinion because when timing it, you just have to click like as soon as you're about to touch the wall or like as you touch the wall. It's a lot easier than kind of timing it before you touch the wall and having it line up with walking through it. But when you jump in pickaxe, it is a lot easier, and getting that muscle memory down is a lot easier too.
The floor phase-ins. These ones are also very important. Usually they'll have a cone on it like this. If you want, you can just break it. And then a lot of like smart people, they'll do this to phase in. They'll get this. And then if you walk into the ramp, it should phase you in. Yeah, like that. This one can take long to set up. Not really long, but there's just more efficient ways to do it. Just like this. As you can see, I need to practice on this one quite a lot. If you guys like wonder where to click, you notice you're falling down, probably the right time. Now for the last part of this, you just want to hop into the aim bit. You can go to range and then practice short, medium or long. This right here is medium. A lot of polarized mentions, a lot of people don't really practice AR aim that much. So having this can give you a unique skill set. So for the next part, you want to go to the aim hub and you're just going to try and hip fire, practicing these guys as they drop down. I think this is quite good, so like when you like get surprised by a player, getting your crosshair on them quickly so you can shoot at them is very important, because most likely if they're dropping down on you, they're going to know that you're there before you know they're there. Now you can head on over to the tracer. Now for this one, if you want to practice your SMG tracking, you can put it on short, which is what I'm on right now. Now for the long one, this is the one you want to do on with your AR. This one is one I need to quite work on a bit more. On to the next one. This one is the 360 tracer. I think this one is quite good for just tracking. Now for the next one. This one is the last one and the last part of this warm-up. Just in private, it's the orbs. Now again, you want to try and reach our crosshair to these a lot faster.
Now that this is the last part of the warm-up, I'm going to show some clips of what I've done practicing in this map, implementing it into real games, and showing how I've really improved.
Oh flip, my SMG ammo is not too chill. Okay, I have the glitch, Dead! On me! Dead!
When I beamed this kid out there, I think it correlates a lot to the tracking I did in the aim train.
Dead out there! Wait, I just killed like 10 kids. I'm momentum phased in, nice. Are you even caught up yet? I bet not, because they're just trash. Okay, this guy put a turret down.
These momentum phasings I learnt were very easy to implement into game, but I wasn't able to do it before training it, so it definitely helped a lot. This clip here is just a nice side piece. I don't know why it didn't get the audio of me speaking with one of my friends, but yeah. After the aim training, you are supposed to do aim duels and PG 1v1s, but I didn't show this, but I will do it in part 2. A lot of good things happen in part 2 and improvements. That's gonna be it for now. Bye.